Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It's a little bit warmer out here today. It's probably about 35, maybe 40 degrees. I'm not freezing my ass off like I have been. It's kind of nice, actually. The pond is no longer frozen. I can hear the water and everything off the waterfall. Heck, spring might not be that far away, at least here. I don't know about some of y'all. Some of y'all got a lot of snow and stuff yesterday. Sorry, at least it's nice here. So I've been looking all day long for news on Kellen Moore's situation, and there's nothing really there. I mean, it depends on where you look at, because McDaniels, he looks like, I'm sorry, forgive me, but he looks like a geek. He looks like a nerd. And maybe he's a brainiac, and that's why he's so good, because, he's like Rain Man. He can see all the stuff. And maybe that's going to be the new style of head coach, as opposed to brute force, because, now the world is a kinder, gentler place. We're not as aggressive as we used to. So maybe that's the new prototypical coach. McDaniels met with Stephen Ross for 10 hours yesterday. 10 hours. I'm wondering if one of the questions was, how much is it again for throwing a game? How much you paying for? 100,000. That's too cheap. And today we have Kellen Moore. No word how long or what time it started. No word how long it went. But yesterday's interview was 10 hours. Kellen Moore's, we don't know. But it's between the two of them. What we do know is Dolphin fans are already up in arms about the idea of Kellen Moore. They are literally like, take his predictable ass offense. We don't want him. Hell no. He's got the Dallas Cowboys stank on him. We don't want him. So, let me see if I get this straight. This is why he'll probably be the coach of the Dolphins. Because most Dolphins fans probably said, Brian Flores, 8-game win streak, that close to making the playoffs. You beat Bill Belichick. You are our guy. And the owner said, meh, I don't want him. I'm just sitting here, and this is no disrespect to Kellen Moore. I like Kellen Moore and things. He's a cool dude. But I hate to think that a team would really take Brian Flores and all of his experience that he's had on a team that really has a quarterback that there's a lot of questions about, in a division that actually had some really good teams in it between New England and Buffalo, beat the heated rival Bill Belichick, has like 16, 17 years of experience, that you would turn around and say, no, that guy's no good. We need Kellen Moore. It's kind of crazy to me. I think the tank is getting low. When the tank gets low, you get more of a gas smell to it. You normally don't smell it. So I think that this is dying. So I need to probably speed up some. That, or throw some wood on here so that way it'll burn some wood, but then I get ashes in with the glass. And then my wife asked, she said, well, how come the glass is black? I said, it's in a fire, right? Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, it is expected that the Dolphins will name their coach soon after they finish with Kellen Moore. And it's believed, they believe, it'll be McDaniels from San Francisco. It is believed. But what I would watch for, here's what I'd watch for, and this is what I have been watching for, I've been looking for it, is Kellen Moore spending the night in Miami. Now we got two things going on here. Cowboy fans want Kellen Moore gone. Miami fans don't want Kellen Moore. So does this make Kellen Moore homeless? Now, again, I like Kellen Moore. But I think the Cowboys need a change. We have been doing the same thing for too long. Everybody knows what we're doing. I know we put a couple little wrinkles here, but I'm afraid we do not have the pieces to do what Kellen Moore wants to do. It's predicated on having a great offensive line that can run the ball. If you cannot run the ball, your passing attack will not work very well. We found this out with Tony Romo. The years where we looked and said, we are a really good team, or years where we had Marion Barber and can't remember the other running back, but they were running the ball real good. You looked at 2014 when DeMarco Murray had 1,800 yards. You look at 2016 when Zeke Elliott was young and making crazy yardage. The years we don't have the running back are years we have not done shit. And that, my friends, is the ultimate problem with this offense. You must be able to run the football. It doesn't matter if you're Tony Romo. It doesn't matter if you're Dak. Hell, you can bring in Aaron Rodgers to try and run the same offense, and I bet you we'd have the same results. Not going to the Super Bowl. Zeke Elliott is not the guy who can run every down anymore. He's just not. Our offensive line is not opening up holes. And if we do not fix our offensive line, I don't think it's going to matter who's coaching the offense, because you're just not going to get it done. Would I like to see something different? Hell yes. Change is good. I've gone through and literally ripped up my whole workshop, rebuilt it, and am now doing something different than I ever did before, and oh my God, is it nice. It's easy. I can actually do things better, easier. What's not to like? But I was scared for a long time. I don't know if I should spend that money. I don't know how am I going to make it work. I finally decided it's time for change. I went in there. I ripped the shit out. I made it work, and oh my God, does it work good. And that's where the Cowboys are. They're afraid to try something different. But if they don't, you're going to end up with the same old shit. I'm going to keep on watching the rest of the evening till I go to bed on the Kellen Moore situation and see what happens to that mother humper. See if he gets the job in Miami. If he does, it might get a little ugly tonight in Miami. I'm just saying. But, one other thing too. Interesting way things are kind of moving around right now. No word on Brian Flores' opportunity with the Texans. He's supposed to be interviewing with them, and apparently they supposedly want him. Surprise, surprise. Deuce Staley goes to the Saints tomorrow. Roger Goodell sent a memo out to all the all the owners about diversity inclusion, which is no surprise because right now, I told you it's getting ready to die. Right now, they're facing a lawsuit that I think that looks bad for them, and that's why they're kind of telling some teams, we need you guys to go ahead and do some diversity hiring. So don't be surprised if Deuce Staley gets the job in New Orleans, and Brian Flores especially gets the job with the Texans. And don't be surprised if I end this video because the fire's gone out, although I do have the heat lamp right here. At least that's right here. yeah, the NFL is more reactionary on this situation than they would be. Hats off to them for trying to, at least now, after the fact, do something about it. We'll see if anything actually changes. And if Kellen Moore gets hired or not, and we know for sure, I'll be back. I would cut off the fire, but it's cutting itself off. Hope y'all have a great night. I appreciate everybody who tuned in for my live stream cooking shrimp and grits. That shit was good. And I appreciate everybody with all of the questions and orders for stuff from the new improved Jobu Workshop. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, you can still see the star. I think that's because of the heat lamp. It's kind of got an orange glow here. And it's finally gone. All right. Peace. And God willing, I'll see you people tomorrow.